First off, we have a deep temple smoke. You're going to jump up here, hold forward and to the right till you're wedged into the corner here. You're going to aim at the first, second, third gap here between the columns and the second window, and it'll smoke off back temple. Perfect. Next up, we have smoking off back B on the right hand side. You're going to wedge yourself in this corner. You are going to follow this line here till you get about there. And what I'm aiming at with right here is the column below. So you want to have it bounce off of this column. So I'm going to aim right about there. This will smoke off the back side of B on the right hand side. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Next up, we have the connector to canal smoke. There's plenty of options, but my little two options are: you can go off of where the sky connects onto the rock here. This will get deep corner of the connector, just like so in the bottom left picture. Show you what that looks like real fast. But with that smoke, you have to be wary of them hiding behind pillar. The other smoke that you can do to kind of smoke that off and pillar is to once again wedge yourself in this corner here. Not the forward one, but the back one. And instead of aiming at the left hand of this blue, you're going to keep on going a little bit more. Once you get to this little section of the column here, anything to the left you will miss. So you want to aim pretty much in the middle or slightly to the right. If you aim directly in the middle, it'll land on the left side of the pillar. If you aim slightly to the right, it'll land right side pillar. Right side, aim a little bit to the middle, left side. So I like to go on the right side. This will smoke off the pillar and the connector canal as you're walking into sight. Just be wary because there is, a little bit of gap that they can kind of see you through. Not exactly with an op or anything, but just as you're walking onto site this way, or you could be out here waiting. If you didn't like any of those smokes I first showed you, you can go ahead and line yourself up with this column here with this line system. And you're going to go ahead and aim just on the edge of this circle part here, and this will get your temple smoke. It's not the deep temple like we were back here, but it's that one. If you want to smoke the connector canal, then aim instead on the left side, aim at the right side instead. That gets that there. And if you'd like to go ahead and get the B long from the same position, not the left, not the right, you aim up to the left of this corner. Alright, there's the corner, aim just to the left. And that'll get the long. I don't necessarily like this long smoke because enemies are prone to just sit here in the corner and wait. I'll try and keep you updated if I find a smoke that lands right here and smokes off this entire thing completely. Another option for the connector canal smoke is to wedge yourself once again in this corner. Instead of aiming over here, you're going to aim right at this black dot here. There's a big rock here, right there, the black dot. You're going to do a jump throw. And that one will get right in the canal connector. Perfect. If you're not a jump throw kind of a person, instead of lining up the first column, you can line up the second column right in the middle. And this is for the temple smoke. And you're going to aim at the first little column section here at the top of the nook, and you're just going to do a regular ass throw. Perfect temple smoke. Only problem with this one, is there a problem? Ooh, no there's not. They'd have to stand on top because if they drop, they can't see you. Easy. If you want to smoke off the mid from T-spawn, go ahead and come into the doorway and go right till you're wedged in the corner here. You're going to aim just above this little window here on top of the ledge, and you're going to go ahead and do a jump throw. And that smokes off the mid for you. Or if you wanted to smoke off top mid and you don't want to wedge yourself in this doorway, you can go ahead and just stay on the outside here and kind of wedge yourself into this pillar. And then just aim to the right of this column, you know, about the same height as over here as you did, and just do a jump throw. Perfect. If you want to smoke off the canal connector, go ahead and wedge yourself back into this column here. And you're going to line yourself up to the left side of this window, go up, and at the same height as that window, and you're just going to do it, jump throw. That will smoke off the canal connector from B. If you don't want to throw it from T spawn and you want to get a little closer for the canal connector smoke, go ahead and wedge yourself into this corner, aim underneath the plus at the door frame, and do a jump throw. Perfect. If you're wanting to fake out the enemy team by throwing a smoke B while your team's going A, line yourself up in this corner, and instead of going down to the door frame from the plus, we're going to go up, and from the roof here we're going to go up just a little bit more in the sky and do a jump throw. This will make the enemies think that you're trying to do some sort of execution B while you're actually taking A. If you want to throw a mid smoke not from spawn, you can go ahead and once again come to this corner next to the phone booths. And on this one, instead of aiming there for the canal connector or up high for the B smoke, we're going to go ahead and aim at this little chip way above the white signage here and do a jump throw. This should get the top of mid. Just takes a second. Perfect. Here we have the A heaven smoke. You're going to wedge yourself into the corner here. You're going to aim, see these white things, to the right and one railing up, and more so on the right side of the railing in the corner. Then you're going to do a jump throw. And that smokes off A heaven. Perfect. Here we have A site connector. We're going to hop in the corner here, wedge ourselves in the corner, and aim in the middle of the door frame, but up at the top of the framing. And just do a regular throw. And that does the A connector. Perfect. Here we have the A plateau smoke. It used to be with this bridge in CSGO where you can wedge yourself here, but now since the bridge is collapsed, you wedge yourself in this corner here. You're going to aim just to the left of this column here to make sure you're lined up with this railway. So aim at the top of the column and the railing. And you're going to do a regular smoke. And that smokes off A plateau. Perfect.